Cooperate ചെയ്യും. കൊടുക്കോ മുളങ്ങ് കൊടുക്കോ എടേ അവൻ്റെ 4K കുത്താൻ കേട്ടോ. കൈ പൊള്ളിക്കല്ലേ. കളിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞ പിന്നെ ഇല്ല ഇവിടെ പറയാ 1 2 3 ഒക്കെ ഇട്. തൊലി പൊളിക്കൊന്നും വേണ്ട, അറിയാവോ. ഡെവലപ്പിംഗ് പ്ലേസ്. ഇത്ര ഇടണോ?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone loose. Palmer. Nicked it back promptly. We'll get a throw in. Chackochen is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donnarumma. Al Nassr still without a single shot on target. No way through. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Palmer. No, he's had it taken off him. Distributed tidily.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a...
Roll! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, some tackle that. Conte gets it away. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to...
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball! It's roll! Oh no, what has happened here? Robertson, it's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Mana ini? Mana ini?
And we're underway again.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a really well-measured ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lewandowski. True. No, that's been intercepted. He can get that clear. Vardiol. Raul. And it's Kochu. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Roll! Otto gets it clear. That's really well cleared.
Al Nassr really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vardiol. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the score.
Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Right card. He's found the way through.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's pretty clear they changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. And that is left your face.
Raul has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Van der Ven.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Number 10, Messi.
Coming on the season.
Municipal level.
Now,
Yeah.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And this is Lewandowski.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bastoni with the clearance.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham. And a shot! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations.
And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
so the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition.
And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No way through. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this man suffered that fate back in 2002. And it was a major national trauma at the time.
It was, but such was the presence and influence of David Beckham because of what he did in qualifying for the tournament too, Peter. Captain.
Azar! Terrific save by Abbiati. And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. it might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Beckham goes short. Kante is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, João Neves. And that could well leave a mark. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Al Nassr present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. Terrific save by Abiati. And here's Beckham. Bale. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Al Nassr are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And this is Rooney. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Puyol. Bournemouth were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Marquinhos gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he get it through? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitutions taking place.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Beckham! Al Nassr have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution.
Al Nassr making consecutive changes here. Bournemouth have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one. Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'm afraid to
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Sunil Chetri. Number
Whistle
2,
goes, and we start the second half.
number 18.
Al Nassr really can't count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Number 9, Messi.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Referee. Number 16.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 41.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Messi. Rice. Van Nistelrooy. Out for a throw. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played back in. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's with the keeper. Taken back almost at once. Rice looking for a runner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Serginho. Bruno Fernandes. 75 minutes played. And he welcomes it in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot could be on.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Ribery. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. And this is Ribery. Puyol. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.